Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Global Reporters on Eyes of Africa TV. Today we are having a very crucial discussion. We want to quickly talk about politics in Edo State, Nigeria, following the recent issues happening in the State House of Assembly in Edo State. So we really don't want to jump into conclusion and say this is right, this is wrong. So I'm not here alone. My name is Chris. I'm here with Pastor Mike. Pastor Mike, say hello to the house.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It's nice joining you on this program again.
And today we'll be joining Barrister Henry Dagbon, so he can brief us some things happening that if it's right or wrong. So we want a lawyer to tell us because they know the law more before we can add our own comment to that. So following I know this has happened before. Some time ago, we had two State House of Assembly during the time of the previous governor, and this time another crisis of impeachment and instant renovation. So many things are happening at the moment. So the Edo State election, coming election, which is happening next month, it is not a do or die affair. It's worth no one's life. So I wonder why we want to kill ourselves, we want to fight. It is not a do or die affair. It is majority wins the vote. So whoever wins is what the people will take. So on that day, we are going there to cast our vote. Those that have their PVC, you go there and cast your vote for whoever person your preferred candidate. But we'll still go back to the issue of the State House of Assembly, the things that has been happening there, how the impeachment, the Mays saga, and everything. But we'll quickly be joining Barrister Henry Idagbo, so he will be briefing us on so many of those things. But we'll be joining on telephone because he's on the road right now. He's supposed to join us live, but he's on the road driving. So we'll try and get across to him now. Let's see how we can connect to him.
Sorry, the MTN number.
So his line is not going through, but we'll try again because at the moment he's on the road driving. So they will be telling us. Pastor Mike, what's your take on this about the issue that
Thank you, Chris. I saw it coming. Honestly, I saw it coming because being a former personal assistant to a senator to Federal Republic of Nigeria
Pastor Mike
in the National Assembly. Yes.
You give time. He's online now, so let's quickly join him on the phone. Good evening, sir.
Okay.
Please, sir, can you please introduce yourself to the house?
Well, my name is Henry Idagbo. I am a legal practitioner and I am also the immediate part Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in the state.
Okay. And sir, you're welcome. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. But I know that you're on the road, so we are not going to take much of your time. But following the issue of the Edo State State House of Assembly, so what's your take on this? Is this lawful or unlawful?
Well, I think with
Please, we'll bear with him because he's on the road driving. So, and we understand the issue of network in Nigeria. Sorry, sir, we can't hear you, sir. So he's on the road, so we should expect issues like this. So we understand the system of Nigeria and network saga. So this is what we expect to get each time. So Pastor Mike, you were saying something. Let's see before the network come back. You said you saw it come.
You know, yes, I saw it coming because you cannot expect members they were elected to represent different constituency constitutionally, and they are not allowed to do their legislative duties. And what I was saying before, I even right here, I have a copy of the Nigeria Constitution as amended 1999. You see,
Okay.
if you read that Constitution, I'm not a lawyer, but I know there's a section in that Constitution that says state assembly must not be less than 20 members.
Okay.
20, either 20, yes, 20. And you see, from the beginning of this present government, right from when the governor was in APC, I knew he was breaching the constitution. And he knew advice were given to him but the tussle between him and Oshimole didn't allow him to respect the constitution. So that is why I said I saw it coming because I know the time will come, the 17 legislators that were not allowed were going to take the bull by the horn because it is their constitutional power and their constitutional rights. Because you cannot neglect the constituency they are representing. That means you are denying those people their representative in the government house, which is very, very unconstitutional. So that is why I said I saw it coming. But let me tell you, Chris, based on what I know, what I read, and my experience as personal assistant in the National Assembly to a senator, National Assembly is a place where the maize dwells. If there's a sitting in any beauty, but the maize of that particular country of their legislator is there. Whatever decision they hold there, bam. Let me take you back down the lane. When the maize of the National Assembly was the broad daylight, taken out from the hollow chamber, you see that immediately that maize was taken out, that place used to be the National Assembly. That very moment. Why? Because the maize has.
I'm really sorry about this. This journey was not planned, but it's politics related, and I have to make it. Otherwise, I look forward to sitting down with you guys and having a useful discussion.
No problem, sir.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, can I continue?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So last year, the governor inaugurated only 10 out of the 24 members of assembly. Of course, 14 is majority, 14 were locked out because they were never invited to the inauguration. And all attempts to get the governor to inaugurate the remaining 14 members for the past 14 months has proved abortive. And now the governor has lost more members. As we speak today, he has some days ago, and then it is inaugurated. And so I am saying that we can't rely on the doctrine of necessity. Because some are arguing that there's no proclamation issue. No, there's no proclamation. They are issuing a proclamation before. But the government is not that perspective of they are right to present the
Okay. Oh, the network is not so good.
The regulation was created by Section 3 of the Constitution.
Okay.
And then Section 4 of the Constitution. Section 5 created the executive arm. And Section 6 the judicial
Okay. Yeah, we'll take it like that because the network is not so good. So but we'll reschedule another good time for us to have him live so he can tell us more. Network is not so good, so we should try and bear with him. Like he said, he had some urgent thing, so he's supposed to join us live today. So Pastor Mike, go ahead, sir.
So, as I was saying, I think Barrister Idagbon is about, as you know, he's a lawyer. They know where the section and the pages are in the Constitution. So, about to quote that part of the Constitution I was talking about. You see, frankly speaking, the issue, you know, I always, from the part 1 of this topic, I've been telling you that the issue of those things is not about God for that reason, just like claim. Are you hearing me? It's just as the claim. You know, the what happened in the State House of Assembly, to the best of my knowledge, is, I don't know how to describe it, because to me, I would say I'm a bit in the governor, my friend. I'm a bit disappointed in the governor, the sudden renovation of the National Assembly. You see, as a governor of the state and as a party, you know, if you could remember vividly in the part 2 of this politics in those that we discussed, I said the governor has everything at his disposal to reconcile every party when he was in APC. I saw an article on social media about the money they spent in joining the PDP, over 20 billion. And in that article, Shuaibu brought out 7 billion, while the governor made it up, made many 13 billion. Then at the beginning, Shuaibu advised the governor, I don't know how true is this, I read it on social media, like I said, you know, he advised the governor and said, this money we're about to spend, that was before they went to PDP, this money we're about to spend to join and get a PDP ticket, 20 billion. I think it's too much. Why not let us spend 2 billion naira in APC? 2 billion will reconcile the whole thing. And he said the governor pay a deaf ear. I wish, or let me assume it's true. If it was true, I think that was a very good advice to the governor then, because he would have had a smooth ride for a second tenure, but he created the problem for himself. Back to the issue of National Assembly.
Okay.
The 17 members, they were no good. When I was watching the inauguration on social media, I was just trying to see, you know, I already posted, even I was fast enough to even post this inauguration is illegal. There was no maze here. The maze of the House of Assembly. But in the subsequent video and pictures that were coming up, I saw the maze where the inauguration were taking place. I just told myself, it is all over for the governor. It is all over. Because as long as the place of the House of Assembly of Edo State is in that meeting, whatever decision, whatever inauguration they agreed, it holds.
Okay, sir.
Okay, for the past 1 month.
Okay. Can you hear us now?
I think the network is better here now.
Yes. Okay. So you were saying something. Go ahead, sir.
So I believe
Putting
that
the sections.
Okay.
And then he has allowed minority rule instead of majority rule.
Okay.
The action taken by the House of Assembly members now by getting the church inaugurated, it can be rationalized on the basis of the doctrine necessity. So to that extent, I support it because democracy is all about majority rule. Minority we have their say, and majority we have their way.
Yeah.
So that is what has happened in the state, and I commend the members of the House of Assembly for taking the initiative.
Okay. But can I ask a question? But don't you think they were supposed to do this before now? So why are they doing it now? Why didn't they do it before now? Since this is their constitutional right.
Well, they've done more members. Before now they were just 14 to 10. Now they are 19 to 5. You know, the deputy speaker, for example, on the side of Politic,
yeah.
resigned. Honorable Attach resigned and joined the side of the 14. Honorable Attach joined the side of the 14. Honorable Before tomorrow or joined the side of the 14. So now they have
more members, yeah?
Numbers. Yes, so with the overwhelming numbers, they can do, literally speaking, whatever they want to do, and that's what they have done now.
Okay. Okay. No problem, sir. I won't take much of your time. I hope next Saturday you should be able to join us.
So next Saturday I will be one
Okay.
place
Okay. Okay. No problem, sir. Thank you so much.
Barrister, I'm greeting you.
All right. Pastor Mike send his greetings.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so according to him, he said it is their constitutional right, and whatever thing that they have done, they are right that he supported them. And he also said that they have more majority now in the state house than the previous one. So PDP have 5 people, and APC have, in fact, the entire house. More they were able to gain more members into APC. So and they took this time as the right time for them to do whatever thing they have done. But let's see, next Saturday, Barrister Henry will be able to join us live, so he will tell us more and more. He's on the road now, right now, traveling somewhere. He's supposed to join us live. So, Pastor Mike, go ahead.
You know, so as I was saying, just like what Barrister Henry just said, in a democracy, there is no way the minority will have their way. I was about telling you, for the past 1 month, the House of Assembly has ceased to be House of Assembly. Why? Because the governor, the executive officer of the state, moved the maze to government house, and the members of House of Assembly have been having their sitting inside government house, not inside the building of an hour of the House of Assembly. Why? If they are sitting, their decisions they've been making in government house with the presence of the maze is holding. So you see that this inauguration that people are saying is illegal, as long as the maze is there, that decision holds. And like just because of the presence of the maze, the former speaker of PA was impeached, and immediately his security were withdrawn from him. The new speaker now enjoys the security of the former speaker. So what am I trying to say? There's nothing illegal in as much that the maze is there or was there during the inauguration. So that decision holds. If the decision in the government house by the members of House of Assembly, then this one too holds. So my brother,
okay, but
I don't know.
What we'll do is we'll try and get across to the opposition party, so they might have their own reason and how to prove that it is constitutional, whatever thing they have done. So we'll try and get across to them. So, and for me, I think if you ask me, I want to talk to this party and we'll talk to this party, then we'll go from there. So I don't want to talk here and here. But it is constitutional. We understand that a majority wins the vote, anything that has to do with election. This thing has the issue of a state house of assembly, especially that of Edo State, it is not new. The previous governor, we have same issues that they have to start fighting. They have to divide the house, and so in fact they end up having two state house of assembly. This one they were here, and this one they were here. So then, was it constitutional or not constitutional?
Well, the past government, having two state of assembly is unconstitutional.
Okay,
like I said, wherever you have
two of them,
wherever you have the maze, that's what I'm telling you. Wherever you have the maze, any gathering you have the maze of the state or of a nation, that laws binds. That's why I made reference to when the maze was stolen out of National Assembly. Did you see them holding any sitting again in Abuja? No, because no decision can ban without the maze. The maze is the symbol, that is the significance of the decision that binds whatever thing they agree in that gathering. That makes it a law. That makes it stand. So that is the symbol.
The issue of Nigeria sometimes it's so, I keep saying it, when you discuss the issue of Nigeria, you go emotional, because you see that National Assembly, as Nigerian National Assembly, maize was stolen. Maize, the symbol of authority, was stolen.
In a city?
So
in a city,
okay, if they can steal the symbol of authority, so what is you see, the life of the citizen matters to no one. They can steal the life of anyone as well. This is one big thing. It's so sad today that Barrister Agbon could not join us, because I really have so many things we want to talk about. But because I wouldn't want to, okay, let's do this on phone. We will wait for him to join us next Saturday so that we'll dig this deep together. He has so many things to say, and we'll try and get across to those political parties, because when you ask them, everyone, and because I want to be sure that, okay, Barrister is not saying because this one is his own political party. So I want to say, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's always constitutional. When you talk to when you talk to PDP now, they will tell you, oh, what they did is constitutional. They are renovating the building. So they started renovating the building immediately. This building has been there for a very long time, and the renovation was not done. But because there's issue at State House of Assembly, the renovation started immediately.
Exactly, immediately.
I will tell the youth that politics is not a thing that you die for. It's not worth your life. You don't have to go there on that. Honestly, people, it doesn't worth your life. When you die and go for free. Nobody remembers you, an hero or whatever you think you've done. Nobody remembers you. So it is not a do or die affair. And I will advise everyone, you don't need to sell your votes. Your votes is you. The reason why you are suffering today is because you elected the wrong person with your vote. So whoever person that you bring in with your voter's card or PVC, you have to accept it the way it is, because majority wins the vote. So election, they are not looking for your choice, but we are after majority. Pastor Mike, what more do you have to say? Because I know that we are out of time.
Well, yes, just like you said it all. My advice goes to the youth. No politician in Nigeria what is sorting each other for how much more fighting.
Exactly.
So I will talk to the youths because the day they were doing that emergency renovation. Excuse me, yeah, the House of Assembly members have been having their meeting in government house for the past 5 weeks. Why can't renovation be going on then? Why is it that particular day? Then the youth came out. I was told that about seven, I saw it on news, seven youth were arrested with firearms, and they have made confession that they were working that the SSA on on parliamentary issue to the governor gave them the assignment, which is Honorable Ajato, former Speaker of the House. They were caught with arms, and they are in police custody now. You see, that's what I'm saying. These politicians, they will never send their children to go front with cutlasses and guns. They will come and use you as a scapegoat. My dear youth of Edo State, my advice is that use your PVC to fight. Your
It is not a
PVC is your power.
what's your life. You don't have to die.
It is not a do or die. If Obaseki leave government house today, your life will continue. If he remains there for that 4 years, your life will continue. If Isaiah Yamu or the AAC woman candidate wins that election on September 19, your life will continue. These people, you are only relevant to them when elections are coming. So the youth of Edo State, I will tell you, use your brain. Don't be used as a scapegoat. That's my advice. Thank you.
And after election, you forgot whatever thing you think you have done. You were paid for it, and the idea of you getting money election day, they give you 2,000, 5,000, and after election you start complaining that this governor is bad, this is bad. Don't forget that you didn't vote them in. They paid for it, for your service. So you don't expect a man like that to work for you. I paid you on that day. You didn't vote for me. I paid you to vote for me. So you can't expect a man like that to work. So when you can only speak out when you vote this person in. So it shows that I brought this person to power. Not that the person gave you money, and after giving you money, you are complaining this person is not working. So what do you expect? What do you expect? So if you know that this person if this person was your preferred candidate, so why will you get money to vote for that same person? So you have to use your head, like Pastor Mike said. Use your head. Election is not a do or die affair. Whoever you on that day, your family will only cry. I will not cry. The governor will not cry. You will not be remembered for anything. Those that have lost their life for election, go check back history. Nobody remembers their name. Nobody see their picture. We don't even want to know about them.
At all.
Your head. It is not a do or die. Election is a one-day thing.
Chris, let me use this opportunity to appeal to the government of Edo State to please, they should not forget. They should not say because election is coming up, the Commissioner for Art and Culture and Information is still arrested. Is still in custody of the police in Italy. The government should please, Governor Obaseki, come to the rescue of your commissioner that was arrested. No matter what have been said about him, at least give him a legal power to defend him here in Italy that we have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pastor Mike, for your time. So we'll do this next Saturday, and we hope Barrister Henry Dagbon will be joining us. So in case you don't know Barrister Henry Dagbon, He's the former Attorney General of Edo State. So he knows more and more and more of what the law is saying. So next week we'll be joining him. Thank you all for joining us.